the whole nine. There's a whole very odd set there. Dynamic, yes. And when you read that book, you'll get a very clear understanding of it. And once you read that and understand where their thinking lies, everything makes sense. It really does. So you have to approach that, that's no different than dealing with China. You have to deal with people from a position of strength. Otherwise, well
we do the same with our allies.
Yes.
I mean, we just from a position of strength.
Yeah. And God bless Donald Trump. It's the art of the deal, right? He knows I'm going to go in with a strong hand. If I don't have a strong hand, what's the point? I'm not going to get a very good negotiation out of it.
Yep.
Right? Let's take a call from Ken in Livonia. Ken, welcome to the show.
Since our second president, Thomas Jefferson, our first Pentecostal president, I should say. But, in his dealings with the I'm sorry, I couldn't avoid that, Ken. Since his dealings with Islam terrorists in the Barbary Coast, that's where we've been as a country.
Yeah, I've read the Quran, and I would encourage people to read it, because once you read it, you will understand that there's no room, there's no tolerance there. There really isn't. I mean, if these moderate Ken that we always hear people talking about, if there are Reformed Muslims who are not following the Quran, they're following some modified code of the Quran or some modified version. I don't know. I've never seen that. But if there is, then modify it and go through some kind of reformation. I don't know. But the Quran, as it is written, wants the Muslim Islam, and that's it. There is no room for Christianity, atheists, or anybody else.
Submission.
It's submission. Title. That's exactly right. Yeah, they're practicing taqiyya, right? That's what we call it. There's another name, too, but taqiyya, basically, right? Yeah. Well, great call, Ken. I appreciate it. We got another call that we got to squeeze in here. Take care.
Talk to you later, Ken.
And let's talk to Walter from Belleville. Walter, welcome to the show.
Seatbelts.
Now, Ken's... No. Why do you aggravate
Walter,
Ken like
why
that?
do you want to start stuff like that, Walter? Walter, when I was watching him speak last night, I was thinking, here's a guy that talks like I do. This is a guy that makes mistakes when he speaks. Guy who's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Only he doesn't think that. He just keeps talking.
Just keeps going. Well, Walter, let me ask you, because you I think you still drive truck, right? And so you're out and about, and you're hitting the factories and the shops and whatnot. Are you seeing any change from these union guys that were anti-Trump before the election? Are they seeing anything now that has changed their mind? Is it swinging at all?
You know, Walter, I saw something where CNN and New York Times both said, you know something? At least Trump is doing what he said he would do, and you've got to give him that. And I thought, wow, I got to wake up.
Yeah. Quick. All right, Walter. Thanks for the call, man. See you next week. All right, until next Saturday.
See everybody else next week.
We'll see everyone next week.
Don't tell anybody you're not going to be here. I want them to tune in.
All right, we'll see you all next week. Take care.